Bro, if I didn't... Dude, I was trying...
should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Siegewein isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Uh-oh, we have a mystery.
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Whoa, that voice acting sucked.
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
She's right here. Yeah. Wow, that's why they have so many floors. Oh man. Fortress of Maripede is weird. I couldn't imagine a world where I didn't understand how to know that. Well, I felt like I was flying longer. Oh, them.
Everybody stand!
Be still.
My one-shot Aito days are over since I can't like really one-shot with them with hilly trolls. Maybe I get J Cutter. Is that how I did that? I don't think I did that. I don't think that's how I did that before, but it's whatever. Low-key, I think I should stop farming this set for like a moment.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Stabilize.
I see everything. Show them. Emerge.
Becomes a hunter.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. Come on out.
What's it done?
I see everything.
Mmm.
Picked the wrong
That was
test
perfect.
subject.
That was perfect. Hmm. Okay, his talents aren't here today. So I could either do that or I can do Emblem of Severed Fate. I kind of want to do Emblem of Severed Fate. You know, I'll do 2 of each. Since I can't get any pieces in the strong box.
Time to get down to business.
D is perfect for this, but then again, you know. Wait, do we have another character that's good at AoE pyro damage besides, you know, Lenny and Dia? I think, no, I don't want to. No, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
I will have order. The tides beckon. Silence.
Everyone hold it!
Gather. Let the mighty be humbled.
I like his energy regeneration, honestly. It doesn't feel like a lot. It feels like really less. Wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, okay. No.
Stabilize. This is order.
Make yourselves at home! Take!
Let's get it on!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Everyone hold it!
Solidify.
Buckle up!
The tides beckon.
He's doing that sound, but he died. Ew. And no. I don't even know why I'm doing this set. I want to say it's for the Archon, but I don't know. I think I want better new blood pieces because I don't think I'm going for Riesling. That works better than I expected, to be honest.
Adventure, I'm going in! Fallen leaves, adorn my... Let's light it up!
At the frying pan.
Gloves off!
39, 38.
One with nature.
Nice and spicy. At the frying pan.
Let's light it up!
That last punch always has her. Satisfying. Yeah, wow, dude. Never crit.
Into the wind.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand.
Clouds high. The birds.
You're toast.
You're dead meat!
Dang, he did not crit at all.
One with nature.
He did not crit at all.
Get them.
Buckle up! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Wind strike! Look alive! Let's light it up!
See how much energy I can get from this. That's actually really good. Oh, that's a goblet? Never mind, never mind. Never mind.
Fury.
I need to stop bothering to look at that. There's really no reason to look at that.
Ah, this is it. We saw it before.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Why do they
The
do that?
space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's
Only for
probably a
only for
mechanism around
traversal,
here
bro.
somewhere.
Only.
Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another
By the way,
look.
what's up, Usagi? How's your morning, bro?
some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients.
Off you go?
A quick guide to the
I see,
psychology
bruh.
of emotions, and the
Yeah, I
meaning
kept
of
going back to
laughter.
sleep and waking up.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books
Bro,
on
I'm trying
people's
to,
motivations
I'm trying to make it
feelings.
break me as well.
Is it because she's a Melazine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
I haven't even ate yet, to be honest, and I've been up for like more than 3 hours, I believe.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right?
They just keep going
You said she was
on
pretending to be sick.
For real, when it comes to this talking quest, is crazy.
She would have said her migraine was having a
At
particularly
least in
bad
other quests, we
flare.
got to fight people. In this
Generally
one, I don't
speaking,
think.
the head nurse would then ask her to lie
What
down
up,
and rest
Usagi?
while she left to retrieve the medication.
And what do you mean there's? I mean, what? I know. What do you mean there's no condensed resin in Honkai?
Which means either
And by the way,
the
what's
head
up,
nurse
Yagami?
didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up
I actually
until
didn't
she
see
left
just-
the
till
bed,
just now.
or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Trailblaze? Nah.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your
Yo, I
usual
mean, you talk about not getting good
practices,
pieces,
I'll
bro.
use a piece of paper or card.
I don't even know what a good piece is.
Pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you
Oh,
my
you can't make
best
them bend.
regards."
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is.
Show me! Now!
Whoa. Wow, that's interesting.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss
Paimon-
Lynette of
Paimon, you
the
should have read it
could be
before
right
him.
now? No. Could she have? Is she already?
Writhely. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait. You mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to
Alright.
us since.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhely. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason.
Yeah, the rewards are
So
better
this
than.
means he had no
than-
concerns about your activities
honest,
from
yeah.
the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhely. We're a completely different story, though.
Damn. Yes, Honkai Star Rail just gives us too much reward, and I like it. To be honest, me too. Even though, man.
I'd like to know that, too.
I might just
Why
move on
did
to
he only go
Honkai,
after
then
her?
leave Genshin in the dust for a while.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Nubila's name weird. Bro.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means
Voice acting's garbage.
the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Writhely have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhely let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and
To
I'm
be
the one
honest, I
responsible
think
for
so,
this
but
team.
I haven't seen it yet.
I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I mean, I would, but I would
simply
like to see
cannot
Vision
allow
Bears
Lynette to
fight.
be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
I would stop them Paimon, but I really like the fact that
Out the
Vision.
door! After him!
Do we have to? I really like the fact that Vision Bears are fighting, dude. Seasoning was here.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Oh, that's when this happened.
Whoa, are you okay?
What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Whoa. I didn't know what she said the first time because I went too fast, but hold on. I gotta read that real quick before I skip, because I skipped it really too fast. On accident, dude. When you say, "Are you alright?" I accidentally skipped what she said. Damn it, I'm too fast with that. Hold on. These two they're already quite sharp. She's good.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
No way, bro couldn't have turned around that fast, bro. That dude couldn't have, bro.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's
Exactly.
go let him off at Risley's office.
All right, Yagami. I'm just saying that's I want to see Vision Bears fight.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Dude, too many big words, dude.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Damn.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal
I mean, if I
agendas.
can do that, that
It was
is.
quite
We'll
easy
see.
to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Wow.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Wow, this guy is like one step ahead all of a sudden.
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody.
Yo, what's
so
up,
where
Dragon?
do you think he may be right now?
How you doing today, man?
You can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
Yeah, he should be
No,
fine.
we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Nice.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well,
Wow.
you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Wow, this guy is...
Some of my
wow.
folks just happen to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know
Somehow.
just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
He really likes a
You
cup of
want to
tea.
see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
She?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a Harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Harbinger?
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here.
She? Is Alachino
That's
the
such a
person
shame.
they're talking about?
After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both
Yeah, it must be
Monsieur
Alachino.
Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was
Dang.
this the extent of your master plan to get to
This
Father?
guy, bro.
No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm
Right.
asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse,
Refuse, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Lenny!
Why do you have to do this? I mean,
instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr.
Dang,
Fremine
to
left
be
the
honest.
fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
to be
I
honest.
shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6 5,
Or he's really counting.
2, 1.
He forgot 3.
Time's
And I think he
up.
forgot another one. 6, 5,
It
4,
really is
3.
a
Yeah,
shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
this dude literally left his tea, bro. Please wait. Can we really not talk about this summary some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
To me, not to us. You mean me?
You do
just me.
realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
Ah!
You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I can't be mad at him, bro. I really can't.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, hmm? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Damn.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Yeah, you disappear. Yeah.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta.
Dang, to be honest, I really do want to just do
Fonta's
that.
internal report, the research notes said that
I wish I could just
according
give
to
them here
Collins,
to him.
we often see I've been told that the infirmary... We often see Miss C... The research notes said that... Fonta's internal report... We often see
How dare they
Miss
put
C's-
this right here in front of us?
According to Collins, I've been told that the infirmary is all...
Genshin should really stop this. It'll eventually just leave you the correct voice.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
We don't. Cause why would they ask us to
The hidden rule
listen?
of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
Why is she doing
often
that?
visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3
Two
full
more
days
days
of work.
only. No.
Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health,
No, and I've been grinding
Sijuin visits the
7th.
cafeteria
I've been
right
logging in
before
every day
lunch
and doing my
and
missions
cooks
and
an
shit,
extra
man.
dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
If I can't get 10 wish, I mean, if I can't get a whole 10 multis per bruh, then I guess I've lost to the game. I lost to the mommy thighs of Jinlu.
Unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and
I can't wait for Yagami to get back here talking about how he didn't want Fu Xuan, but yeah, you summoned on her banner. How the fuck?
The
you
recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have
By the
not
way,
gone
7th, I'm gonna be
unnoticed.
playing
All right, now for my next question.
Disney
There are
Speedstorm. You
also
trying to play?
some
You
hidden
trying to...
rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that? Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fanta's own employees have a lot of We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. I've been told that the infirmary... The research notes said that the Fanta promoter has been... Fanta's internal report...
I missed all 3 of them. Dang. But at least they're breaking them down for me. That's all I gotta say. Why did they give us so many then?
We often see Miss Sijuin. We often see Miss.
It was like that's
I've
the
been
picture.
told that the infirmary. I've been told that the infirmary.
Well, it doesn't matter which part we placed it in. Because I
Fanta's
think that's the
internal
issue.
report... The Fanta promoter has.
Okay, there we go.
According to Collins,
That's probably the worst I've ever gotten it. Man, I guess people who can boost their normal attack like that into 3 different forms is the best in Star Rail, huh? Next time I'm gonna go for Dong He. Unless they drop another dude like him, then might as well go for him, dude.
Ah! Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, she's like a Yaka.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own
Nah, the
staff,
thing that's complicating me is the relic still.
decided to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on
No, I get that, Seven, but the I know
also
7. I
admit
get
the
that.
risky
It's the other
drinks.
2
I acknowledge
pieces
the
right
effort
after
you've
that
put
that I
into
don't
bringing
get.
the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind! You'll pay for this!
Nothing's gonna happen here.
Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijuin. That was a fantastic shot.
How?
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Oh.
Sijuin? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
See, Lane, you.
Are you his?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
You know, that kind of just hurt my soul right there, honestly. Like those cutscenes of what just happened just reminded me of The Promised Neverland Season 2, bruh. That was the hugest flop in anime to me. One of the hugest flops. For another season. Oh my god, bro. Even worse than High School DxD to me, bro. Season 4 should have not changed their animation, but Damn, did they fuck up season 2 of Promised Neverland? Right.
When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would
I
be
do.
to take care of the well-being
I
of
still do.
everyone here.
7th, I
I
still
am
do.
merely
Oh yeah, 7th. You
discharging
said
my
you were gonna play
duties.
Disney Speedstorm or no?
But if you mean what you just
I only need one
said,
more day, then I got all
isn't Lily someone
the
you should be
weekly
looking
things.
after as
7th.
well?
I got one for
Isn't he a resident here,
the
just
Don
like
Hood
the
banner.
rest
I
of
mean the
us?
Don Hood event. I got all that already. Then I only got one more day
really
for
am just doing what
Fushuan's
Monsieur Nervulette told me
daily
to do.
pieces.
Everything I did, I've done to
All right,
protect
cool.
them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
I'm dying to see how Sejuani plays.
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sejuani, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
You know, I just realized these two are from the they advertised the Fontaine trailer, and these two are there. I just realized that. Like, I just realized he was drinking tea literally in the goddamn trailer. So why, bro? I'm so stupid. And man.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want, but let them go.
How touching.
If she's a Hydro
Can you
Shield
just give me
healer,
one more
bro,
minute?
that's gonna be
Don't
so
be like that, Your
busted.
Grace.
All right, everyone,
You know how
calm
insane
down.
a Hydro Shield have to
2
be
more visitors will be
to
arriving
destroy?
anytime.
It has to be really hard to
I'll
destroy,
go get
bro.
a cup of tea.
There's
Miss
no way.
Sejuani, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
Like, Hydro can absorb Pyro, so
What are
like,
you doing?
I doubt a Hydro will
I
work
believe
on
I hear
Pyro. I mean,
footsteps.
Pyro will be working on Hydro Shield or something like that. Or this is just something different. The door suddenly slams everywhere. What the
space, please.
is she doing here?
Miss Clorand.
Clorand.
Door.
Okay.
Fremine. Fremine.
That's not how I expected him to say that.
What's going on? What is Clorand doing here?
Why does it spell like that? Yeah, I don't even care.
Work.
Work.
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
You sent them to camera.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
What?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Alright, you're fine, 7. You're completely fine. I understand.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sejuani may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's
Same.
pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
She looks so cool. I hope her kid is cool.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I
Dang.
did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a
I kept
bad
calling him
sign if
Rio
you're having to plead your
Thessley or
case to
something like that.
Neuvillette. Want some tea?
I tried to make up every word in every letter in the name, but I couldn't.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Yeah, I heard about him too. I heard about him too, Yutaki. Bet she used her gun during that, and yeah, I just can't wait. Maybe I should say for her, but then again, she is Electro.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
I wish I can use Feminine.
Sorry, I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress?
Honestly, I might
How could
just
that possibly
skip.
happen?
I'm honestly just gonna
Please,
skip
look after
Risley.
Mr. Fremine for the moment.
I don't
I'll
want to
go
summon
fetch
for
some
him.
medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Okay. I mean, of course he
Lenny,
will,
are
but
you okay?
I don't want to have to use him in that team when I could just use Aito, bro.
I'll be fine.
Melt is a joke
They're
to
all
me.
here now. Don't
Like, I'm
worry
sorry.
about me.
Melt does not make sense to me, bro.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
There's Lynette.
Lenny!
Like, Risley looks cool and all, but I don't know.
Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now,
Set
please
a
help me
shot,
lift
bro.
him up.
I'm dead. Bruh.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us? The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they walked out.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Right. I would like to see what the Wanderer would do if he was in Fontaine. Or Ito or someone else from Inazuma. That's gonna come later on though. One of those characters are gonna come up in here. From a different region. I wanna know what, ties they have to the region, but they probably don't have any. Other than that, yeah, it's gonna be good. Great. I do wish I could use Fermine. I don't got him, and I didn't summon on his banner, on the banner, but like I don't really.
The wind rises.
Oh no, bro! Imagine if Honkai characters were like in Genshin instead of Genshin characters in it itself. Like imagine like Honkai characters instead of playing the role of their roles in this game. But like, yeah, but you know what I mean.
He's awake.
The Trailblazer.
Fremine, how do you feel?
I don't know who Lene should be, but other people are like down the road.
Linny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Just a switch. Universe type of thing.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
When people say Paimon, it just feels like she's a Pokemon or something like that.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
You know, I don't think Fremine is a bad character, I don't believe,
Where
but...
could Master Child be?
But, who knows? Wait, man, this whole mystery of finding Child, bro. Oh, I am Fremine, okay. Well, I don't truly have him as a character, but... Okay.
Getting here!
Bro, you had to be wailing.
Frost is coming! This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with.
You haven't yet?
Could he have done it?
Oh, yeah. When is Silverwolf coming back, bro? I might as well just say it for her. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. I don't blame you. I did not blame you. You suck. I bet I can make Fremine good, dude.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
If they rerun Junior 1 after this, you rerun those two. Okay, whoops! Gotcha, 7th. What do you mean I can't do that again? Then I might as well die. Just brute force my way through it. You're such a fucking bitch. Bro, you really just want Silverwolf to the point where you could just beat anything, dude. He might be a DPS loss though.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Decreases aquatic stamina consumption of your own party members 35. So you can swim for a while. If you have him and Nicolette, then your speed and your stamina will be like unstoppable.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural.
I don't want their Lycons. I rather just have the character, bro.
And recently, I should be going in the right. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
For Renee, no! Come on, for a minute, we gotta go. We gotta swim, dude. Our health is lowering and lowering. We're literally almost there. Okay.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse. And I'm still underwater.
Yeah, we were trying to swim out of the water. Why did they cut a scene like this? We were there! Cloran came at the right time, dude. But she was following us?
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that. And you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
For real?
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Renee. You can go after
The new
you've
breaker,
had
what do you
some more
mean?
rest. Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us?
Oh no.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while. In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
We have Bronya, bro. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. Yeah, we need a different Brian type unit, just how we need another Bennett type unit. Another Bennett. Another Bennett. 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 Like, could you imagine if there's a 4-star that increases crit damage? Oh my jeez, man.
The wind rises.
But they'll give us a character that increases crit rate if you free somebody. 5-star Bonnet, yeah. Honestly.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but
Yeah.
might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Me personally, Raiden's still better.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Really, especially by like making him a harmony unit. That's one thing they made. They made a mistake making him a harmony unit, bro. They should have kept him a destruction unit, but then they said nope. We're gonna increase his normal attack and we're gonna give him the best unit and the best power in the game.
But where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific...
You managed
That nigga's
to
a god,
monitor
yeah.
and stay ahead
Literally.
of them, even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Oh yeah, you saw it. What you say? Alright, minute, yeah.
They came
Refuse
here
to
with
turn
ulterior
on
motives.
C6, bro.
I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own.
Own ass.
Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
But of course.
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
You are gang, no cap.
Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
Ease,
make it
you are
sound
that
like that's a bad
man. That guy.
Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
So not only did he care about us, but he didn't want to like.
But you're also
Okay.
a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
Dang,
As
if
a
it doesn't,
champion
I don't know,
duelist,
man.
Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremenet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
All
That
right.
should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremenet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant? Follow me.
Wait, what are we trying to know? Whoa.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Oh. The Forbidden Fortress.
Too slow.
Stand on the central.
Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm against the name Forbidden Zone.
Right.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
I did not expect you to say that. Okay. Oh, I have to be the Troveler. I don't miss not being the Troveler, bro.
So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Just give me the Pyro Troveler and see how he is. I know he can't be worse than Hydro Troveler.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
Which is strange on its own.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it. But it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking? Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Huh.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
If she doesn't crit with 88 crit, I don't know what to say, bro.
Weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above
That'd be
the
actually
sluice
crazy.
gate for the Primordial Sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy.
I'm guessing my Jing movie.
To be honest,
okay, yeah.
you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
Man, how are you gonna
It's
get
just that
your
the secret
crit
of the
damage?
Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the Sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would read them once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could finish serving their sentences. Some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
A month straight? Dang.
It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Oh.
To be frank, not really.
Oh.
But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things.
Yeah.
Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin? Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meripede?
That's gonna be interesting.
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Well, of course you say that.
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Crazy.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her,
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
I mean, kinda.
But
It feels like a whole
Venom
machine
really
jail.
makes everything super cool.
A machine type of jail type of thing.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Whoa.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on he called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to
There's a ship in this story too?
where there's water, there'll be ships.
I'm
People
sorry, I'm
believe that
skipping part of
hope
this.
can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
This is so cool. Cool forbidden area.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
To be honest, I would not tell him.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
They were obviously going to tell him, but I wouldn't have told him.
behold!
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Man, tea is every day today.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Right.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sejuin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
That's good.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is,
What?
the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Okay.
Whoa, He's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Wriothesley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Right.
What's more, the Fortress of
Why,
Meripede
he's
is not
good.
part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Right. I can't believe it.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
Hey, Messy, how's your
That
morning?
can't be the full
How
extent
was
of what
your
he's
morning?
doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see.
How was your morning?
He has a bargaining chip, and it could be
That's all right,
important
that's
enough for
okay.
Father to
That's
deal with
okay.
him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees
be
the
honest,
House of the Hearth as her base of operations.
I'm doing.
And she truly wants to
Yes,
resolve
I'm
the
tired,
crisis.
Messy.
But how could Wriothesley have known
I honestly
that?
don't even think I slept
Or
really.
perhaps he didn't know and
I
just
can't
wanted
even
to bring
remember.
Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
You know what's crazy is that he's saying father, but the father's really a woman. Like, I don't understand that. Why is that the case?
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
Also, Messy, I'm craving pancakes.
If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Whoa, that's
You have my
great.
gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered.
Dom?
And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us.
What the?
We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Right.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
She a Dom is crazy. But yeah, my
Quit following me.
but yeah, I'm doing fine to be
Moon
honest.
rises.
But man, there's this one girl at my died. There's this one girl at my work. Not she didn't die, but there's one girl. Why the hell did I say that when?
Come on,
when
let's go pick
I
up
feel
ours
like
as well.
Wanderer was about to die, dude. Wanderer was about to
Traveler
fight.
Paimon, over here.
Wanderer was literally about to die
Are
right
you
there.
here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
I think he did.
Just leave it to me.
Seedween Ease goat. Seedween, man. She better than Lynx. I don't.
So delicious.
She better than Lynx. Oh my
So
god.
happy Paimon wants to feast like this every day.
Dang. Okay, so
Feeling
okay.
full yet?
I was on it earlier today. completed my day mission, my week thing, and then everything
Delicious.
before I had to go somewhere.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy.
I still haven't done the
See
mission or the
expression
story yet,
on
but
your
I can still
face
do it.
just now, but the muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Gotcha.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what
Yo,
you're
I got this
thinking if I want to
great
take good care of you.
piece for Blade, and then it went to a great HP that has some crit rate and crit damage on it, and then it went all the shit. It didn't win crit damage at all, and I got so pissed. I was like, okay.
You're really good at taking care of people.
Whatever.
Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Right.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Lucky.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Colorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes
character,
after
dude.
Colorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impose
One shot
flooding.
sounds with electric. That sounds
Although
way
the path
cooler
was
for 5
blocked,
stars.
We still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Florand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Right.
Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Why? Man, you're Sijuin's man. You know, I don't know about this character, but then again, if she's a Hydro Shield healer, she's gonna be broken. She just is. But you know, that's just what my thing is. She's gonna be.
Get a good
That's what I'm
night's rest,
saying.
You two. You both worked very hard.
Why is there? Phil, bruh. Yep, see, he died. See?
Clorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sigewin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still,
Child's
I
play.
didn't know even
Child's.
Champion
You can't
Duelist
find
could
that
take
in
on
the.
side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sigewin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sigewin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Right.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Chilling for her. You have an attack or chilling for her, and if I need more attack, cause since that's how her main stat works. So just get
Things
attack
will
on
be
her.
getting messy
Sounds
at
like
the
Shinha.
fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
But crit as well with ER. Yeet. Yeet. I think I see. Sorry.
Squall and Fury.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. I'm super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. Me as well. Dang! You know, I wish that's how fast we can sleep for real. I wish we can sleep immediately fast like that.
Delicious. I'm on 1 seconds. For free.
For free! For free!
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running?
That doesn't sound like a
No
crowd.
idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Imagine if they do that. That's so predictable, Usagi. Holy! Just imagine they're gonna do that one day. Watch, they're going to.
The wind rises.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
They're not gonna answer it.
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
They?
Oh, thank goodness!
Huh?
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
How would you know their names? I don't know their names. Dang.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
What?
Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Yeah.
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Attention, please evacuate.
She was broke, dude.
Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far. Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Wait, what? Wait, can y'all still see the screen? That's interesting. I didn't even think that was gonna have what? Hold on. Why am I so delayed on my phone? Weird. I don't have.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards.
Why do I have a bad connection all of a sudden?
If you're already at the topmost layer,
That's
then
weird.
try to move as far outwards as possible. Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. Like, it's 70 and 80, but that's fine.
Upwards and outwards. If you...
Can you still not see? Maybe I have to restart. Yeah. I know, right? That's so weird. Nobody's even home, dude. Yeah. I may have to restart. Y'all restart. I'll restart the stream. You saw I got restarted.